On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we are ranking every Marvel Phase 5 project from worst to best. Let's go. Welcome to BJ in the Morning, your favorite podcast with a dirty name and even dirtier takes on movies, TV, and pop culture. My name is Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And we're coming at you again with another Marvel list.
Woo!
Because everything's Marvel these days. I almost dropped my phone with our list on it of stuff.
That would have been a tragedy if
Probably
you did
not.
that.
Probably not. I would have just picked it up.
So, Marvel, the MCU Phase 5 is officially over.
Right. Fantastic Four First Steps
Was the first movie of Phase 6.
Phase 6. Can you believe that? That sounds insane to me. Anyways, continue where you left off before I rudely interrupted.
So, that's just it. MCU Phase 5 is over.
Over and done.
And what's the best thing that we can do right now?
Rank them.
Rank the MCU Phase 5.
All of them. Movies and TV shows.
But instead of ranking, we just did a top 5. We're going to make it easy on you guys. We're not going to go all crazy with the 12 different movies and TV shows that came out.
We're going to make a 3-parter on this like we did the last time we went over Marvel.
Yeah. And the weird thing about Phase 5 is that it was stretched out within a 3-year span.
Something like that, right? Like, because it started with Guardians 3?
Quantumania.
Sorry, I forgot that movie existed.
Quantumania in 2023.
Jeez.
And then we are now in the middle of 2025.
Yeah, we're in the tail end at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like last couple months.
So almost 3 whole years.
And it felt like there was so much Marvel content, but also so little.
Yeah.
But I think that comes down to the fact that a lot of it wasn't good.
Yeah. I mean, I will say in comparison to Phase 4, it was slightly better.
Right.
Because of their focus on quality over quantity. And sometimes it still didn't work. But, you know, before in Phase 4, they were just like, boom, boom.
I think
next thing.
I see where you're at too, but I also think that like COVID had a huge hand in the quality of what we got. Like they were so limited to what we could and could not do, like on film sets. There were so many rules and regulations to keep people from getting sick. There was a lot of edits and reshoots and complete rewrites of some of the projects because of the pandemic. So I think that put a huge wrench into the system. And then this phase, we had a lot of issues with things didn't seem to connect. And then when they did, something outside of the movies forced them to change to their hand, right?
Yeah.
There's been actors let go who were supposed to be main focal points for the next 2 phases, and now everything's changed. So,
and they've also revealed that there are certain characters that we will never see again.
Right, and that's shocking to me, honestly.
And they're characters that they've set up, too.
Yeah.
For the future.
That are just gone.
Gone. Forever.
But why don't we go over the list of every project that came out for Phase 5 of the MCU. We'll just give a list of all of them so everyone's reminded, because it's been 3 years.
2.5 years.
So, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Secret Invasion TV series. Loki Season 2 TV series. The Marvels. What If Season 2 and Season 3 TV series.
A year apart.
Yeah, a year apart, but we just roped them together. Echo. Deadpool and Wolverine. Agatha All Along,
Yep.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Captain America Brave New World, Daredevil Born Again, Thunderbolts, and Ironheart.
What do you think of that list?
Can't change it. Wish we could for some of them. So we decided we're going to give our top 5 for this phase. And we also have our favorites individually and a least favorite. But we also found the list that IGN put out where they ranked all of them. So we're going to give our list, and then we're going to guess where maybe IGN put theirs and see how our lists compare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Juan, let's start with our number 5 pick.
Okay.
We debated on this one. We had a lot of shuffles for our number 5.
Yeah. We had to come to a collective agreement.
Yes.
And I struggled with our number 5 not really making sense to the story of the MCU as a whole, like Phase 5 as a whole. As far as, the multiverse saga story. But I will say it was far superior than what I was willing to put there. But I was just kind of in that toss-up of like, it doesn't fit. Should it be there? But it does fit because it's amazing.
Yeah, you said spectacular and amazing in this. But yeah, our number 5 pick for our 5th favorite of this phase. That was hard to say. 5th favorite of this phase.
5th favorite of this phase
is Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This show, I think there was a lot of hype for it years ago when they first announced it as freshman year. And it seemed like it was going to be more connected to like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Well, they said it was going to be.
Yeah, it was going to be more connected. And then they kind of shifted around and changed a lot of it up. And when I first started watching the show, it felt very like kid friendly, and it's animated, of course, right? And it's kind of silly. It's really colorful, and it's got this art style that mimics the comics. And I really was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna watch it because it's Spider-Man. And immediately I was like, Juan, you need to watch this right now.
Yeah.
Like texting you, calling you, like sending you IMs.
Yeah, sending me emails.
Yeah. I sent a pigeon. I don't know if it ever got here.
Facebook message.
MySpace top 6. I put watch Spider-Man now, please.
Please. Juan, in the comments.
In the comments. But yeah, the show like took a like a left turn into being this semi-dark, like, I don't want to say gritty because that's almost too far, but there were moments in this where I was like, are they gonna off our boy?
Yeah. And now that I think about it, now that we're talking about it, I guess it does kind of fit into the multiverse of the MCU, because we saw a lot of things that happened in the MCU happen in the show, but with different characters.
Right.
For example, the storyline of Peter Parker in Homecoming. No, Homecoming. The first one. Homecoming? In Homecoming, he gets offered an internship to Stark Industries by Tony Stark himself.
Right.
In the show, he gets offered an internship to Oscorp by Norman Osborn. So there's a lot of similarities.
And that sequence was shot the same. Like, it was animated the same as it was in that movie.
Shot for shot.
Yeah. Just with Norman Osborn. And the characters in the show are awesome. Like, they feel really fleshed out, and there's a lot of there's not a lot of blandness in these characters. They all feel like they have their own lives going on. Having like kind of side characters come up from the comics into this that could possibly be introduced later is really fun. And the animation grows on you very quickly, where you're like, this feels like the classic comic book come to life. So Tucson Comic-Con 2025 is this August 29th through the 31st at the Tucson Convention Center.
Walk the convention floor, visit the vendor hall, cosplay with your friends, and even meet the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, the Ninja Turtles. And you can meet some comic book artists and creators like Kevin Eastman, James O'Barr, and Tim Seeley.
Or meet some heroes of the screen like Ken Foree, Sergeant Slaughter, and Steve Cardenas, the Red Ranger? The Red Ranger?
And you can meet influencers from all over the internet, like us. Because apparently we're considered influencers now.
So head on over to TucsonComic-Con.com or to the Tucson Comic Con Instagram page to get your passes now.
And kids 8 and under are free. Tucson Comic Con. Say it. Say it with me.
Tucson Comic Con.
Like it's a secret.
Tucson Comic Con.
Now like you just found out that your dad is Superman.
Tucson Comic Con?
Now like you're a villain giving your monologue.
Tucson Comic Con.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now like someone rear-ended you in a parking lot, but there's not any damage, but you still need to exchange information.
Tucson Comic Con. And like you said about the characters, they do all kind of play a role in, like, they all play some important role throughout the series.
Right.
I don't feel like there was a single character that they kind of honed in on that I felt like that they didn't need to be there.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, our number 5 pick, Spider-Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Our number 4 pick is a big one. It was a long time coming. And it was a crossover event to, I don't know, go up against Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's a crossover that has been yearned for?
Yeah.
For a long time.
And what is that crossover?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
We did talk about this on an episode, right? Deadpool and Wolverine. So if you want to go check that episode out. Did we not?
We had to have.
Duh.
We had to have.
Duh.
A day.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we did an episode on it. I'm pretty sure. So if you want to hear us really get into that one, go check out that episode. But this was our number 4 pick. It's really fun.
It's hard to not put it higher, right? But
no, not for me.
For me, it is hard to not put it higher. But
we had to compromise with each other.
I also understand that, like, Deadpool is kind of his own thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like Deadpool may not be your cup of tea, and this movie was Deadpool.
Yeah. And I feel like
through and through.
I feel like there's a lot to take into consideration when it comes to your hype level versus the quality of the project. Right?
And
because you can love you could love something that people hate, right? Because if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
If you hate our podcast, don't tell us. Like us in the comments.
I will say I do get kind of in like, I make up my mind fairly quickly on these movies, especially when it's characters that I love. And like I said last time, when they're true to the source material, it kind of puts it higher on the list for me.
Yeah.
But I will say that I revoked my comment on Fantastic Four being in my top 5. Because I was put on the spot by this guy. And I freaked out. And I just wanted to apologize to anybody who was offended by that comment, aka Brendan.
I wasn't even listening.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Number 3?
Number three, it kind of just fit perfectly for us, I think. And we talked about it. We've talked about this show outside of the podcast a little bit. We both enjoyed it. We were excited for it, and that's Daredevil Born Again. Our introduction to Marvel's Daredevil based on the Netflix Daredevil. I think the show stayed true to that Netflix era Daredevil that we got, where it was a little darker. It was, in fact, gritty. It was bloody and violent, and I'm pretty sure they dropped some F-bombs in that show, which, shocking, you know?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like, you're in Hell's Kitchen. It's ground level, like, enemies, you know what I mean? It's ground level thugs, and I really enjoyed the show, and I think it did a great job in bringing Daredevil over to the MCU without forcing it into your face like they did with She-Hulk.
Yeah. Also, like, the introduction of the task force and all that too, and the Punisher wannabes and all those guys, kind of like was kind of like the perfect opportunity to bring the Punisher in, because now he has a reason to kind of take it out on these guys, because they're not him.
Right.
And they're trying to be him.
Right.
And I do love the way that they were introduced with, you know, what was it, like episode 2 or 3, and they offed White Tiger, and they made it seem like that's Frank Castle.
Yeah.
Frank Castle is working for the Kingpin.
Yeah.
I mean, the mayor of New York.
Yeah.
The mayor of New York.
That was actually really good.
Thank you, dude.
That was really good.
Thanks.
I think this show came out at a really crazy time in like the real world stuff going on, and how a lot of this show felt, I don't want to say politically driven, but it is a politics show. It's dealing with the politics of someone evil being in power over the city of New York and doing all these things. And I think it really like hit a lot of those points that were a little too timely, which is why I couldn't do like a little higher on my list for this one. So, but needless to say, we watch movies and TV for escapism sometimes, right? To get away from the real world.
To get away from a lot of things.
Like time. So the second one on our list is Loki Season 2. I really loved Loki, like Season 1. I really enjoyed it, and I had no idea. I was worried they weren't going to be able to catch that essence of the first one again, and they didn't. They did better, I think.
Yeah, and here's the thing with Season 2. They really kind of took off running because of the way Season 1 ended. And I felt like the introduction of Jonathan Major's character, Victor Timely, was very
and Kang
abrupt.
And He Who Remains.
Abrupt.
Yeah.
It was just like boom, 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 boom. But once he was introduced, I actually really liked that they didn't make him a threat, or they didn't make him become the person that
the Conqueror.
He's supposed to be. Yeah, the Conqueror. But there was a lot of like paradoxes and a lot of, you know, like manipulation of time and all these different things happening, like time and reality falling through the cracks, that made this show extremely interesting on like a scientific level.
Right.
And it really made you think of like, oh, like that could happen. Like if you actually get into the science of time and space and relativity and all that stuff, nerd talk.
Yeah.
it is intriguing. You know, it's very like fascinating.
It really was, and the way the show ended, like closed it up nicely, but it closed the story of Loki up, like that, everything going on. We obviously saw the return of the TVA in Deadpool and Wolverine. We're gonna probably see it again, and I don't think Loki's gone, but I know not. Loki's gonna be, for lack of a better term, pulling the strings behind the scenes while he's keeping all the timelines together.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see how, like, let's say they pull him out of the timeline tree now, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, how are they going to be able to use Loki, let's say in Secret Wars, that Loki?
Yeah.
Without... you know, the whole timeline collapsing and the sacred timeline collapsing.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I do have a feeling, though, that they're just going to be like, ooh, multiverse, different Loki. Loki that you know from Loki Season 2 is still... You know what I mean?
Right.
That'd be the easy way out.
Yeah. You want to know what wasn't an easy way out? Our number one
pick?
Yeah. Which was and is Guardians of the Galaxy
Guardians
Volume 3.
of the Galaxy Volume 3.
The reason I say it wasn't an easy out is because this movie came out swinging, and it was trying to rip out your heart and show it to you just right in front of your face. We didn't need a Marvel movie to, like, make you cry 95% of the movie.
Yeah.
And have you feeling things for animals that can talk like a Disney movie would.
Right.
But
Teefs.
Stop. Yeah, James Gunn knew this was going to be his last Marvel movie, right? He knew it. It was time. And he knew that Guardians 3 was going to be his last Guardians movie.
Well, he was let go, right? And then brought back for this movie.
No one else could have made this movie. Like, at all.
Yeah.
I think this movie, being our number one from Phase 5, makes a lot of sense. Not only is it beautiful, it's stylized well. The tone of the film, it has its highs and it has its lows and by that I mean in its tone, right? It's funny at some times and like really like heartfelt on the rest of it. And it finally gave us the answer to why Rocket is Rocket. And I don't think any other project that came out in Phase 5 could top this. Yeah. Like, we knew immediately this was our number one. Yeah. There was no argument, no debate, nothing. It was Guardians number one. Yep. There's a lot to say about this movie, but not a lot we need to talk about because it would just become an entire episode about this one. Definitely. But I think right now is the perfect time to take a break real fast. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after you hear probably us talking about Tucson Comic-Con. And we're back.
And we're back.
So now, after getting through our favorites, top fives, we're going to get into IGN's list of
all 12.
The MCU Phase 5 from worst to best.
Worst to best.
I was saying to Juan earlier that I've been following IGN for a long time. He's new to the IGN squad, I guess. So we've been watching their stuff about, keeping up with movie news.
Full disclaimer. Uh-huh. We, unfortunately, still have not seen Thunderbolts.
Yeah, we have not seen Thunderbolts.
Which is why it was not in our top 5 if it is as good as everyone says.
It might be, and maybe we'll put out an update.
Update.
But let's get into this list.
Okay.
So I have the list pulled up. We have not seen their list. And we're going to kind of see how our list compared to their list, and we're kind of just going to give a we agree or disagree with their placement.
Yeah, we're not going to go too deep
into
unless
we severely disagree.
Right.
So let's get into it with the worst thing on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the list is Secret Invasion. We had written down in our notes our least favorite from the Phase 5 projects.
Uh-huh.
And it was Secret Invasion.
Got it.
So Secret Invasion's number 14 on the list.
Great.
Do we agree? Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
14. I thought there was 12. Okay, whatever.
We might miss something. I don't know.
Okay.
Number 13, Captain America: Brave New World. You told me not to watch this movie. Guess what? I haven't.
You have not watched it?
Nope.
I told you not to watch it in the theater. It is now available on Disney Plus.
Not a sponsor. Do we agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, next on the list, number 12, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I really wanted to like Quantumania. I love Paul
certain
Rudd.
parts of it.
I love Paul Rudd so much. But this movie just didn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't hit. Number 11, Echo. I liked Echo for what it was. It definitely felt unnecessary at times.
I felt like it didn't need to happen.
Yeah, that's what I
we had enough
what I just said.
We had enough Echo
In Daredevil.
in
Not Daredevil.
Hawkeye.
That's what I meant.
And they just wanted to, in my opinion, explore the Kingpin again to bring him back.
Yeah.
I think that is what Echo was made for.
Kingpin, not dead.
Not dead. Hey.
Nah, he got robot eye.
Even though we found that out in Hawkeye.
Yeah, right? All right, number 10 on the list. Ironheart. I feel like that's a little low. But compared to what we know is on the list.
Yeah, I think that's where it needs to be.
You think so?
Yeah, I liked Ironheart
Enough,
but I did not like the decisions on the dialogue and the script and the writing. It just was a little flat.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was written like with these corny jokes that they didn't mean to be corny.
I get you.
And it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think the best part of Ironheart was the villains.
yeah.
Like Anthony Ramos is great, and then Sacha Baron Cohen coming in at the end.
My
awesome.
wife.
But we already know he's not coming back,
Yeah.
which sucks. Number 9 on the list though. What If seasons 2 and 3? They roped them together. Yeah, I think the What If series had my attention at the beginning, and now I rarely think about it. You had to remind me how they ended.
Yeah. I think it was really good if they had left it standalone, but I think they didn't want to because I think they really want to bring the Watcher into the MCU.
Yeah.
And I also think they want to bring in Captain Carter, which they already did, but I think they want to do more.
Yeah, and didn't they bring the Watcher into Ironheart? I think there was a shot. There was a shot in live action, right?
One of the shows, yeah, they had
one of the shows.
Him in the clouds or whatever, but I don't remember which one.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I have no idea. Let's talk about their number 8 choice.
It definitely wasn't Ironheart, by the way. Go ahead.
I don't remember. Number 8, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That seems pretty low to me, especially with a couple more on this list. But I can see why it would be midway through the list, because it's not amazing. You know, it's not flawless. It is flawed. There are issues, but I don't agree with it being number 8. But their number 7, I think I need to rewatch.
Okay.
The Marvels, number 7. I've heard lately a lot of people giving this movie more praise than when it came out. I remember seeing this movie at home and not fully paying attention. So maybe I need to give it another shot. I know Kamala Khan is coming back. Kamala Khan's got a lot of
Story.
Not story. I'm saying hype.
Hype.
A lot of people are talking about her character and how great she is. I liked Miss Marvel, like the show. I thought it was fun. Maybe I need to check out the movie again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I think originally a lot of people didn't. They were hating on. Jeez, what's her name? Yeah.
Who?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
A lot of people were hating on Brie Larson at the time.
Yeah, I have a lot of theories there.
I think the movie was good. I mean, I agree with their number 7 spot.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Number 6, Deadpool and Wolverine. It's edged out of the top 5, but just barely.
Uh-huh.
And let
me guess, it's replaced with the one we might.
I'm not looking, you're not looking. But it's number 6.
Okay.
Number 5.
Huh?
Daredevil Born Again.
Whoa.
Top 5.
Whoa.
The show was good.
Whoa.
There's one episode in that show that feels like it doesn't belong. It is a great episode, but it really stops the pacing of that, which is why Daredevil wouldn't really be in my favorite of the phase. But number 4, one we really, this is the one that almost edged out Spider-Man in our list. Agatha All Along.
Yeah.
We came to the conclusion that we enjoyed the bright colors and the artistic aspects of Spider-Man, and that we had a neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah. Which is why Spider-Man edged its way into our top 5. But Agatha All Along was so fun and creepy, and the entire cast came together. But I really don't think I liked the teen who turns out to be, what's his face?
Wiccan.
I don't remember. Billy? Is
Tommy.
it Billy? Tommy. One of them. See?
Tommy.
But
Billy?
We all knew it from the beginning, so keeping that to the very end just felt forced. We all knew.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it didn't get to the top for me. Number 3 on their list. What do you think it is?
Number 3.
Pick number 3, my lord.
I'm blanking.
Loki, season 2. Yeah. Solid top 3 choice. Yeah, solid. We talked a lot about Loki already. Number 2, Thunderbolts. Number 2. We need to watch this movie, man. We need to sit down and watch this movie.
They need to hurry up and get it out of the theaters after 6 months and put it on Disney Plus.
And number 1.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But if Disney wanted to sponsor us. Number 1. What's last?
Guardians of the Galaxy Season 3.
Season 3? Volume 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's the last. That's the number 1 on their list. Yeah.
Agree.
IGN knows what they're talking about.
They sure do.
We need to see Thunderbolts.
We sure do. Maybe we should just go to the theater.
It's on streaming platforms now.
Not any that I can watch it on.
It's on Prime. You just gotta rent it.
Pay money.
Should I look up when it's going to be streaming for free on Disney Plus, so we can just keep talking about Disney Plus? Use our code BJ in the morning on Disney Plus.
Not a sponsor.
Wouldn't that be wild? Just our little tiny baby podcast.
That would be wild. I don't think anytime soon, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says it will be released.
They're milking the S out of that.
Yeah, they really are. This thing says nothing about when it'll be streaming.
Yeah.
Likely end of July, but we're already past that.
They're milking it hard.
It says usually 3 to 4 weeks after the physical release. So is it physically released?
Yes. A long time ago.
No, on the 29th of July. Physically. Not just on digital.
On DVD? Yeah, on Divid?
Divid, Blu-ray.
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray, UD. UHD? Okay, so we have a few extra minutes now because we did speed through a list for the first time in our freaking lives. We've sped through a list. Let's talk about. We've already talked about Fantastic Four. Go check out that episode if you want. But what do we think from Phase 5? Who do we think? What kind of elements do we think might show up
for Phase 6?
For Phase 6, because the next big one that we have is
Spider-Man.
We got
Spider-Man on my birthday next year.
Doomsday. Right, and Spider-Man set photos have been leaking. Tom Holland in a suit.
It looks like he's wearing a diaper.
It's probably the harness so he can fly. I see. They'll take it out in post.
Right.
The suit, though, I think it might be the most comic accurate suit that we've ever had. And Andrew Garfield's was definitely number one.
Yeah.
But this one is looking pretty good, and the web shooter's like sticking out on his wrists. It looks pretty good. So
now he's a broke
loner.
New Yorker.
Yeah, all alone. But we did hear rumors that Hulk is coming back for this movie, and Scorpion. So those are some two pretty big
Scorpion
reveals.
from
Homecoming. Right. So that's some pretty big news. And then also we talked about in our Fantastic Four episode that we didn't think the spoiler alert for the end credit scene of Fantastic Four. It's a spoiler alert. Juan, I'm giving them extra time to turn it off. If you got to run across the room and turn your phone off, now's the time.
Spoiler alert. This
is the last thing we're talking about before the episode ends, so you're not missing much. Just go like and subscribe and follow and leave comments and reviews.
At BG in the Morning Podcast and BG in the Morning _
Thanks for listening. But Vanessa Kirby confirmed that the post-credit scene where Doom is meet and greeting with Franklin was actually Robert Downey Jr. in the suit.
Crazy.
On set, RDJ.
Crazy.
Robert Downey's Jr.
Robert Downey's Jr.'s?
We were dead set on it not being him.
Well, I mean...
Why?
I'm sure they paid him a buttload of money for that 4-second clip.
Yeah, right?
And I'm sure that...
most of the Fantastic Four's budget went to that shot.
Why would you hire Robert Downey Jr.'s for a buttload of money for 4 seconds and not even show his face?
Or him, even just the eyes through the mask.
Not even a single part of his skin.
Yeah, I mean, he was wearing gloves.
What?
The only person who saw him in the suit was Franklin.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, no,
right?
we're not.
You know what? You wanna go all out and get Robert Downey Jr.'s in the suit for 4 seconds for millions of dollars? Go for it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yep, me neither.
But congrats, though.
Yeah. And I'm glad that we found that piece of info out because we really talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah. Go check it out.
Yeah, but I think that brings us to the end of this episode, Juan.
I think it does.
So I just want to tell all you guys out there listening, happy Phase 6. We hope that it's a better phase than the last one and the one before it. Fantastic Four was good. Let's see what happens next. Speaking of, before we go, because we were talking about Fantastic Four, did you hear the rumor that Reed Richards' role in Doomsday got cut significantly? He is no longer the lead hero in the movie?
No.
This is a rumor. I just saw the headline of it. I want to look into it more. Maybe we'll talk about it on our next little update episode of whatever. But that's the rumor going on right now. That broke today, as of the day we're recording. The day we're recording.
Wow.
And I was talking to some other people before I came over, and they also heard it. So it's on the internet.
Shocking. I have not seen that.
We'll look into it more. Maybe we'll get back to you guys if we ever decide to do news and updates on the film universe.
Here's another little tidbit.
Oh, another one?
Did you hear that what you just said makes sense because they are still working on the script as they're filming?
Yeah, I mean, every Marvel movie does that. Isn't that wild? Could you imagine, like...
Just like, what's next?
No,
not
we don't
sure.
know. Yeah, we don't know. We have no idea.
Not sure.
Is this scene still happening? Actually, that scene is in 6 movies from now.
Whoa. Way gone.
Way gone. You're actually not in this movie anymore.
Yeah.
We decided to cut you out. Using AI.
You know what I really want to see, though? I want to... let's get back to the 10 rings, please.
Someday, maybe.
Please?
Yeah, where'd they come from?
Where'd they go? Where are they now? Well, who were they calling?
Where are you?
What was the beacon?
Yeah, I want to see more Shang-Chi, honestly.
Amazing.
Shang-Chi was like one of those last self-contained Marvel movies similar to Fantastic Four, you know? Where you could just watch it. You don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
Of course, they brought freaking Trevor back. But, like, you didn't need to know. It's just weird if you don't know.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is strange.
He's just a weird guy.
Yeah, but, you know, I digress. There's so much going on. They got 37 movies shooting at the same time, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we got from Marvel Phase 5/6 right now. And if you enjoy Marvel movies and other movies of any type, you should definitely follow us on all our social medias like Instagram and TikTok at
BJ in the morning _.
And then if you're listening to this on any of your favorite podcast listening apps, make sure you're leaving a 5-star review because it really helps us grow and it helps us get out there to more people.
Drop a comment.
And it's kind of like you telling your friends without telling your friends.
Yeah.
But also tell your friends and watch us on YouTube.
Tell your friends, tell your wives, tell your husbands.
Tell everybody out here. Find us on YouTube, though, at...
BJ in the Morning Podcast.
If you want to watch video episodes or just put it on in the background while you're doing other stuff, that works too. But when you're over on the YouTube, make sure you're subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, and we'll shout you out. We did not get any comments yet on our last episode.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We're just saying, though, if you leave comments, typically, probably, going forward, we're going to read them out.
We're going to shout you out?
We're going to shout you out. And if you have any topics or anything that you want us to talk about on the show,
shoot them our way.
That's where you can do it. In the YouTube comments, in the Instagrams, in our DMs. Hit us up. We sleep a lot, but also slide into our DMs in the middle of the night. Just on our podcast Instagram at
BJ in the Morning _.
Not in our personals because that's weird. But thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And Juan, tell him what we say at the end of the episode.
We'll talk to you next time.